What's up, lovelies? If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, dang, you're doing what you're supposed to do, so make sure you keep on doing it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Why? Because we got a little bit for everybody. Y'all, I came out here to wait on the lovely kids and do porch talk with y'all, but it's chilly out here. Not like they were running around like she crazy. It's chilly out here, y'all. It's almost like it's already winter. It's chilly out here. I don't pretty much have a topic to talk about today, y'all. We just gonna talk. We just gonna talk like we just on the board to the lovely kids bus pull up. I'm gonna tell y'all what I seen on YouTube the other day. I thought about putting a clip in here, but I don't know if I want to do that. We'll just talk about it. Okay, lovely. So here's my disclaimer, and I'm gonna put this video right here in two places of this Let's Chat Porch Talk because I feel like I need to put this disclaimer there because I'm not going to put the clip of the video, which I have thought about it, but I'm not going to put the clip of the video that I saw. But this disclaimer is I do not know the backstory of their relationship. I do not know the backstory of the restaurant situation. I do not know if he's a great father or a bad father. I do not know if he was a great partner or a bad partner, but I am speaking on the clip that I saw of them in the restaurant. And the restaurant present that all he's doing is trying to spend time with his child, with their child, and his mom and aunt, and the mother of the child is there being disrupted. That's all I know. Maybe he been a bad partner to her, and she feel like, you been a bad partner to me, I can't trust you with our child. Maybe he been a bad father, and she like, you don't deserve to have her. It should be supervised, and I'm the supervisor. Maybe she feel like that, but this is my disclaimer. I am only speaking on the clip that I saw. That's it. That's all I'm doing. All right, lovelies. This man, he had his baby with him. He was with his mom and he was with his aunt. They was out eating, and the mother of the child was standing at the table, and it just was a mess. The mom, I guess it was the dad time to be with the baby, and I guess they say it's supposed to be supervised or whatever. And she ended up showing up at the restaurant. She done asked the auntie where they was going. She showed up at the restaurant, and now she's standing to the table, standing over the people while they eat. And he like, why you here? And she got her, done brought her people with her and all that stuff like that. Like, and he was like, you don't even supposed to be here. It's my time to be with the baby. But she just standing there like, why? Why? Why do that to a active father? I don't understand that. I'm just so glad that I don't have that kind of. Okay, lovely. So my car had got full, and I had to get that straightened out. So what I was about to say is, I am so glad that I don't have that kind of stuff like running through my veins, through my body. That I don't know whether to call it enviness, pettiness, hatred, whatever it was. But she was really like disturbing the father visit time. Like, she was really disturbing his visit time. Like, and it almost had me thinking that he was there, had her child around another woman that she haven't met or anything like that. But no, it was his mom and the auntie. His mom and the auntie. Well, she did say that the baby didn't know one of them or whatever. But I heard the lady voice say, I done held the baby, I done did this and everything. She's fine. But it was like, if you know it's that man time to be visiting with that child, why you there? Especially if he haven't harmed that child or anything like that. Now, it's like, now I ain't gonna lie now, your girl done been hurt. This heart done been hurt. This heart done been broken. This heart done been crumbled, stepped on, and everything else. And I still don't have that kind of stuff in my body. The only thing, the way I see it, if it's not an active father, I strongly feel no, you don't have no rights like that to the child. And That mind frame could be wrong, but that's how I feel. If you're not an active father and you just done went on with your life and you just living like you ain't help a child get here on this earth, then no, you don't have no them kind of rights to the child. And if you do visit, yeah, it's supervised to the highest level, supervised. But if you have an active father and that father have not caused any kind of danger to that child, like, why act like that? Why act like that? I'm like, she stayed there long enough to it start causing the scene, and the people at the restaurant had to come over there, and it finally got kind of worked out. But she was standing over them people while they was standing there eating, standing over them people. And then I guess they wanted to go to the mall afterward, but she was like, I thought the mall was next weekend. They even asked her was she gonna come. But the auntie, she was really trying to keep the peace. She was really trying to keep the peace. But child, I know that would have been my family, child. All hell would have broke loose in that restaurant. If we sitting there eating and somebody standing over us, and yeah, all hell would have broke loose. Okay, lovely. So here's my disclaimer. I do not know the backstory of their relationship. I do not know the backstory of the restaurant situation. I do not know if he's a great father or a bad father. I do not know if he was a great partner or a bad partner. But I am speaking on the clip that I saw of them in the restaurant. And the restaurant present that all he's doing is trying to spend time with his child, with their child, and his mom and aunt, and the mother of the child is there being disrupted. That's all I know. Maybe he been a bad partner to her, and she feel like, you been a bad partner to me, I can't trust you with our child. Maybe he been a bad father, and she like, you don't deserve to have her. It should be supervised, and I'm the supervisor. Maybe she feel like that, but this is my disclaimer. I am only speaking on the clip that I saw. That's it. That's all I'm doing. All right, lovelies. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm just glad I ain't never been like that. And my mama always say, boy, you try to keep that child away from their dad, especially if that it's an active father and that child see and know that, and you try to keep that child away from their dad, baby, you gonna feel it when that child get older. You gonna feel it. And you know how you gonna feel it, because that child gonna let you know. That child gonna let you know. Trust me, these children see. They see. They may be young, and they may be young and babies and all that, but I just always say them little bit of babies that's gonna be adult, them little bit of adults. That's how I look at it, because them babies you be thinking them babies don't be knowing what's going on, and don't be seeing what's happening, and don't be realizing what parent is really trying to love and care on them, and how the other one be. Them babies see and feel that stuff. Them babies see and feel that stuff. And trust me, when they get old enough to where they feel that they're at a place to where they can either speak freely or they taking care of themselves, anything like that, they gonna let you know. They gonna let you know. They gonna let you know. But I just seen that, and I had to stop watching it, because I'm not gonna lie, it started bothering me, because the father, he was trying to hold his composure, but at the same time you can see that his level of irritation was just getting higher and higher and higher. And seeing that, I can really see why some fathers would be like, you know what, I ain't, just forget it. I ain't trying to deal with this. I just have to interact with my child when they get grown, which can be scary. Because being that child can't understand, and all they see is like, my parent just walked away and not trying. As they grow, now they having some resentment towards you, and they got all these resentments towards you all these years till you start back around, and then they learn the truth. And it's like I don't see it as I often say now you trying to make up for lost time, but I really can't see it as trying to make up for lost time. You just gotta meet each other where y'all at and go from there, because you can't really make up for lost time because that time gone. But that sucks when a child is with a parent that will be manipulative like that. Would be manipulative like that. Now I can get into some stories, child. I can get into some stories because personally, we have had to deal with that kind of stuff too. Not the where we eating that and the other parents showing up and acting the damn fool, because child, the fool in me will come out. So we haven't have to deal with anything like that, but we have had to deal with we think we're about to see my bonus baby, and then just stuff change. Just stuff change at the last minute. We don't have to deal with stuff like that. But are my bonus babies, they getting close to me, and then the other parent go to, acting up. Now that my bonus baby got to pull back. Which is understandable, because if they in the house with their parent, who want to make their parent upset with them? So is that. So we had to deal with little stuff like that. But we ain't never had to deal with no craziness, cause child, the monster in me that I really truly work hard with keeping pent up in the cave, child would surface. But seeing, that's why I say I had to turn, because that bothered me. Like, child, go home and enjoy your free time while you don't have the baby. Do some stuff that you need to get done, some chores or some errands or stuff that you need to get done that you can't get done when she there. Oh, just relax, enjoy the time, child. Let us would have stay close to my mama them. Now I can't say I drop my babies out till their daddy come in. Their daddy, we together. He can't go nowhere. Child, it's to death do us part. If he try to go somewhere, me and them kids packing up and we going with his ass. So whoever he would go with, she better be ready to get all of us, cause that's how that gonna go. Oh! But y'all, I'm smiling cause I'm tripping, and I ain't tripping. I mean, I'm smiling cause I'm dead ass serious. Who finna leave me with all them children? not. But as when it come to a break, child, let us stay close to one of our mamas. I'll be calling my mama saying, "Hey, about to bring your grandbaby," and they'll be ready. They'll be ready, cause they grandmamas love them child. They'll be ready. I call up and one of my mamas, and mom about to drop them off, and we about to be out of here. Me and my we about to hit it. Who wouldn't want a break? I would love a break, because I swear sometimes it seems like Groundhog Day. Like the day just repeating itself. And me and my husband, we ain't had no break in no long time, child. So we live for a break. So it's like she's standing there over that man while that man trying to spend time with the baby and with his mom and his auntie and enjoy the baby and stuff, and you standing there. Child, go somewhere and enjoy yourself. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Y'all, the wind done slowed down some. That flag just over there blowing. The wind done calm down some, but it's still cool out here. I wonder if it's gonna snow this year. I hope so. It snowed last year. I hope it snowed this year, but last year it did that like slushy ice kind of snow. This year I wanted to be that fluffy ice. Child, in New York, it snowed so much that snow will like be piled up to your window. They ain't there going up to the roof. And then like if it was to like rain and the ice hardening, then them little icicles hanging from the house and stuff like that. But I had some good time in the snow. I just didn't like when we had to do PT. in that snow and out there running and ripping and all that stuff like that, exercising stuff out there in that snow. Child, it was below zero one time. We had on them baccalaos, you know, them ski masks look like the rubber masks. We had on them out there running, child. The breath, you could see your breath coming out, but then had a little ice right there. That's how cold it was. We out the PT, we went to the gym. I got in the sauna. When I tell you I couldn't even feel the heat from that sauna, that's how cold I was. But I'm not gonna lie. I hope it snow. I hope it snow early, and I hope it's that fluffy snow. Cause me and my baby, we had a good time with that snow. Oh, when I'm talking, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And comment down below. Have you ever had a incident with the other parent where it just like you just blew your mind? Like, wow, I cannot believe this person is acting like that. Yeah, but it seemed nice, y'all. It's nice, but it cool. Nice, but it cool. It's nice, but it's cool. Hey, nice, but it's cool. It's nice, but it's cool. Child. I tell my husband he need to let me get on them beats. Let me get on them beats, child. Oh! Look at, child, I was about to tell y'all, look at Nala right here peeking at me like she a dang on stalker. She ain't coming out here. You are not coming out here. But yeah. Little fan, I done sat out here too long till my back done started hurting me. Yeah, it done started hurting me. Lovelies, what y'all got planned for the weekend, y'all? Y'all know tomorrow Friday, weekend start. What y'all got planned? What y'all doing for Halloween? You know, we ain't doing that for Halloween. I have never really decorated for Halloween, but I did thought about like it probably would be nice and cute to like us being costume, we have a little party in the house or something like that, because we really don't pass out candy. Last year we bought candy, child. Ain't no children really came by here. Now we got children in the neighborhood, but none really came by because they do the trunk retreat or something like that, where they get in like a store parking lot and have all the cars full. They have the trunk up with candy in there and the kids go around like that. But really no one came around in the neighborhood, and we had all that candy, and child, having all that candy in the house, in this house, child, I be running through that candy. All of be running through that candy. And them little kids would be on candy wasted. Be hanging from the ceiling. So yeah, no. We cannot have all that candy in the house like that. But I do plan to I want to take them to eat out to a hibachi place because they never been there. Which, I ain't gonna lie, child, we really don't need to do that. But it comes a time like you can be in the house so much to those walls will either feel like they driving you crazy or closing in on you too. It's like, you know what? It's time for all of us to get out this house. So that's the point where we at right now. Like, we don't need to go nowhere, but we need to get out the house. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to go to this farm because they had like all different kind of flowers and sunflowers, which those are my favorite flowers. And you can pick berries and stuff like that, but it done got too cold and we can't have moon. We can't have moon out there like that and peanut out there like that, because with his asthma, David asthma, aka Duck, his asthma really don't act up like that. His act up like that when he gets sick. Then he is going to act it up. So that's one thing that I want to do. Plus it was free, good on the pocket, but we had to travel. We had to travel a little bit. So we not gonna do that. But I think I'm gonna take them out, and then that's gonna be the only time we eat out. Cause I know later I'm probably gonna be like, damn, we probably shouldn't have did that, child. I'm be like, we probably shouldn't have did that, but it's very much needed. And like I said, my babies, them, they have, you bet, get your butt back in the house. I know you ain't trying to book. Child, I wish I would have had the camera on her. Nala said, the hell with it, I'm coming outside with my mama. She done lost her mind. Now, as my mama said, her cotton picking mind. Lord, cotton picking mind. That don't even sound right, y'all. But like I was saying, we need to get out the house. We need to get out the house. We need to get out the house. So that's what we gonna do. That's the only thing we gonna do. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna let them experience that. And we gonna come on home. And then from there on, baby, it's gonna be cooking. It's gonna be cooking. But like I said, we need to get out of the house. Everybody is well overdue for an outing. We haven't been out in a while. But, So like I said, make sure y'all been comment down below now. Comment down below. Share with your girl. Share with your girl. What? Share with your girl. Share with your girl. And y'all, I'm hitting the camera. We're on the road to 1K. We're almost there. We need 4 more subscribers. But I'm going to say a good 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will be good, just in case one of y'all change your mind and want to dip out. You better not change your mind. You change your mind, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. But anyway, on a serious note, yes, we're on the road to 1K. We need only a few more subscribers. So if you watching this and you haven't subscribed, why not? What you waiting on? Child, it free. It ain't gonna hurt your pocket like Hibachi gonna hurt our pocket when we go. It's free. It is free. It's free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, child. And comment down below. Interact with your girl. But yeah. But the lovely kids done came home, child. But I said I'm going to go ahead on and finish this porch talk with y'all because we talk. I was going to say every day while we waiting on them to come off the bus, but I'd be lying if I said every day. But we talk mostly every day. We talk mostly every day, child. But yeah, I'm gonna get on them in this house. Hopefully, I don't talk to y'all long enough, child, because I be trying to meet a mark, child. But hopefully I don't talk to y'all long enough. But I'm gonna get on in this house because I hear them in there, and I need to make sure them jokers doing what they supposed to be doing. Because all of them got homework. All 3 of them got homework. So I need to make sure they doing what they doing. Because Tiny, aka Anna, hopefully I'm saying that right, she in there singing as loud as she can be. And then Sweet Pea, Mississippi, she in there talking about she about to lay down. Child, not if you got homework. And you know, sometimes I do let them lay down. Look, I done crunk back up, y'all. Just hang in there with me, child. Sometimes I do let them lay down when they come home. As long as they can hold their word that they gonna, once they get up from they nap or whatever, they gonna get right to their word. Now, Tiny Anna, I can trust and believe in her that she gonna do it. And David, now Mississippi, I don't know about Mississippi because she get getting on that phone, she get to talk, and then she get to playing that game and all that stuff like that and forget. But sometimes I let them, you know, don't get straight to work. They come home, change their uniform, get them a snack or so, and then sometimes they'll take a little nap before they do their homework because it's just like going to work. That's just like going to work. When you come home, you've been doing a certain thing all day at work. You don't want to come home and still got to do the same thing. Jesus. You don't want to have to do the same thing. And I ain't gonna lie. When they had homework, I had homework, and I be looking at that homework like, what this is, child? Chat, GTP, where you at? Where you at? And then he break it down for me. Then I'm like, oh, okay, come up, mom. Now you do it like this, you do it. Acting like I already knew, child. But yeah. But that's like coming home from a job and you want to wind down a little bit, and then. But sometimes them jokers was try to wind down a little bit too much or whatever. Nala sitting there with her nose to the door. Child, I can't believe you just tried to push out here like that, child. Ooh. But yeah, but they supposed to be in there doing their work. That's what they supposed to be doing. I was in there doing laundry, child. If you want to see that, make sure you check out the weekly vlog. Check out the weekly vlog. That's when you see all that stuff there. But Porch Talk is just us sitting on the porch shooting the breeze, child. But I was in there doing laundry. That's what I was doing. So I got to get back to that laundry and make sure them jokers doing their homework. But I'm going to go because I'm going to start rambling. Then I really want to be talking about them, but just be, well, it's called Porch Talk, right? But all right, little fam. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, and Lovelies. I called y'all the wrong name. That's still y'all name. That's y'all name too. But Lovelies, I changed to that. I'm going to get it right. Hopefully y'all done caught on by now. But y'all Lovelies. Y'all not Lovely fam no more. Y'all Lovelies. Y'all part of the Lovely fam. But like I was saying, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, then you're doing what you're supposed to do. So make sure you keep on doing it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Why? Because we got a little bit for everybody. All right. We out.